This is just guideline for you. Here, Sakshi. This is special reservation for you. And within these 2 months, we have given you guidelines how to make sentences, how to read, how to write, how to read, how to write, how to speak, how to make sentences. This all we have covered within these 2 months. And today is the day to see the result of these 2 months. Today is the day to get your certificate of completion of the course. And also, as you can see some trophies and certificates here. These are trophies and certificates for students who have done really well, who have done really well in this period of 2 months. So that all we are going to do today, prize distribution, plus some students from you, they are going to share their experience about their journey of spoken English course. And at the same time, as you can see on the board, today one seminar also we have arranged on importance of English language and career opportunities. As you know, English is very important language. And why is it important? It is important because this language is important because it is the language of higher education. This English language is important because now most of the students are taking education in English medium. For them, there is little bit atmosphere of English language, English subject. But those students who are in Marathi medium, semi-English, Marathi medium students, Marathi background students, for them, English platform is not available. For them, we have seen, and you all have seen, that students were struggling for making one sentence. Students were struggling to get one word for making sentence. And at the beginning, when we started this class on 15th April, you just ask yourself, सर्वांनी स्वतःला विचारा की आपल्याला सेंटेन्स बनवता येत होतं का? हाऊ वॉज आवर इंग्लिश? आणि कालपर्यंत आपण जो क्लास घेत होतो किंवा आपण जो क्लास घेतलाय कालपर्यंत, सेंटेन्सेस सांगितलेत ना सर्वांनी? आणि ते पण कसे सांगितलेत? करेक्ट सांगितलेत की रॉंग सांगितलेत? करेक्ट सेंटेन्सेस सांगितलेत, राईट? सो दिस इज इम्पॉर्टंट. ओनली टीचिंग थिअरी, ओनली टीचिंग ग्रामर रूल्स, that is not spoken English. That is not the knowledge of English language. ज्यावेळी तुम्ही स्पोकन इंग्लिश कोर्स जॉईन करता किंवा एखादा इंग्लिशचा क्लास जॉईन करता, त्यावेळी तुम्हाला ऍक्च्युली इंग्लिश आलं पाहिजे. And when you know English, when you are able to make sentences, then that is the success of that course, then that is the use of the course. Okay. Now I welcome our today's chief guest. जोरदार ताळ्यांनी आपले जे chief guest आहेत, Professor Dr. Govind Rasar, who is going to guide us today on this occasion. On behalf of Mission Spoken English and from our all students and parents, I welcome Professor Dr. Govind Rasar sir here in Mission Spoken English Hall. And now, without taking more time, we are going to start our today's program. Now our student of summer vacation batch, Om Arote, will now continue the remaining program. So, Om, come here. and remaining things, remaining information, and remaining my opinion I will share after some time, because now we have to start the program.
My name is Om Sachin Hello everyone, my name is Om Sachin Arote. You are all welcome to our program. I am so happy to see you all. I hope the program will be great and successful. I hope you will enjoy this program. शुभं करोति कल्याणं आरोग्यं धन संपदा शत्रु बुद्धि विनाशाय ज्योति नमस्तुते. I request to our chief guest, Dr. Govind Rasal sir and Director of Mission Spoken English class, Professor Hemant Bandlik sir and all parents, please come to light lamping and Saraswati Pujan.
माइक बंद केला का आरोटी लागला बंद केला का माइक.
Thank you, sir. English is a very important in your life. English is used in business, media, internet, education, etc. English is essential for global communication. English is also used for communication. Now, Mandlik sir has arranged this program for us. I request him to welcome to our chief guest Govind Rasal sir by giving shawl and bouquet.
Hey Jaydeep. Hey Jaydeep. Hey. Stop deep करायचं नाही का?
To organizer of this program, Professor Hemant Madlik sir introduce about today's program and today's our chief guest.
Once again, good morning to all of you present here. Our chief guest, my friend and the professor of English subject, Professor Dr. Govind Rasana sir, who is professor in Women's College, Pondicherry, and he is English professor and worldwide. He gives various lectures, seminars, online and offline. And today, he has come here as a resource person and chief guest for today's program. First of all, on behalf of we all, I welcome Rasal sir here on this occasion. I also welcome all dear parents who are present here for today's program. I also welcome you all dear students who have shown interest to know about today's seminar and prize distribution ceremony. So once again, I welcome you all for this program. Dear students and parents, as in earlier part of my introduction, I talked a little bit about importance of English. I will not repeat it, but as we know, English is very important in every field. More importance and uses of English, sir will explain for us. But to know this importance of English, today this seminar is arranged. Along with that, along with importance of English, today it is very important part about the choice of careers. Basically and majorly, if we see today, that most of the students, they know only two options, either to go for medical or engineering. They know only these two options. But more than medical and engineering, there are so many other fields available for students which also can make you successful. So what are these other fields, what are these other areas in which you can do your career? What are these other job opportunities for you? And for that, what track is available? What track is required? About all that, sir is going to guide us on this occasion. So for that purpose, this topic we have decided, we have selected. After this topic, our next purpose of this today's program is prize distribution, certificate distribution for the students of especially summer vacation. Those who have done summer vacation online and offline course and they have really done well, we are going to award them with best student of the batch. As you know, there are three batches of our summer vacation: morning batch, evening batch and one online batch. In these three batches, those students who have really performed well, based on their attendance in the class, based on their performance in the class, based on their participation, homework, activities, involvement in the class, their improvement of English, these all things are considered while deciding the best student. Right. And that is one kind of motivation for you, that if you do, then definitely you also can get the prize. But don't think and don't take it only as a prize. Take it as a motivation for you. Take it as one kind of felicitation to you, and that will be useful for you. And another one important thing is, really those who have done well within these 2 months of summer vacation, definitely they are improved. And you also will be agree with me that first day when you came, it was very difficult for you to find words. Sentence construction was difficult, vocabulary was difficult, but within these 2 months, without taking much breaks, we can say, because hardly 2 or 3 holidays we would have taken within these 2 months. And purpose was that only within these holidays your English should be improved. And for that purpose, we conducted this summer vacation special batch of 2 months. Actually, our course, regular spoken English course, is of 4 months. Within these 4 months, we conduct various activities like group discussion, question answer session, interview session, communication skill, presentation, storytelling session, and every day grammar topics are also going on simultaneously. But we had challenge to complete this all within these 2 months, which we have done. And now, happily I announce here on this occasion that from 1st of July 2025, again we are going to start new batches of Mission Spoken English, which will be of 4 months. And there, like now Om spoke now as anchor. Now some students are going to share their experience. Like them, you can speak if you join this 4 months course. So that's why that will be really useful to you. And from you, those who want to improve English, you pass this message to them so they also can connect with us for these 4 months. Okay? So once again, I welcome you all on this occasion. And here, along with welcoming guests, it is my pleasure to introduce our today's chief guest, Professor Dr. Govindra sir. Actually, he belongs to Virgaon, and he has completed his graduation from Agastya College, Akole College, along with me, because we were classmates for FY TY. Afterwards, he went to Pune University to get his to complete his post-graduation in English subject. After that, he did his MPhil, PhD. He has passed SET exam, NET exam, and after passing this SET, NET and PhD, then he worked at Narangao Senior College for 2 years, and after Narangao, then he has joined from central government. He is appointed as a professor in the women's college, which is at Pondicherry, and presently from last 5 years he has been working as a lecturer, as a professor in that women's college at Pondicherry. And he has vast study of criticism, English literature, English language, communication skill, and I think that will be really useful for you students. So definitely you will get some important information and access from him. So once again, with a huge round of applause, let's welcome our today's chief guest, Dr. Govindra sir. जोरदार ताळीने आपण त्यांचं स्वागत करूया. And I request sir, please start your conversation communication with our students. Whatever important points sir will tell, note down. That will be useful for you afterwards to revise.
Melito.
Shall we start? Are you ready?
Yes.
Very good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I see the crowd is a sort of mixed crowd. I see some parents are coming over here. And I see some students students from maybe from 4th or 5th standard. In which class? This standard, 3rd standard. So I think roughly the crowd starts with the 3rd standard and up to 11th or 10th or 11th standard. Am I right? So this is a mixed crowd, and it's quite difficult me to. There are two difficulties in front of me to interact with students. First difficulty is that the crowd is mixed. म्हणजे मी जे बोलेल ते तुम्हाला थोडंसं कळेल, विशेषतः 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th स्टँडर्ड पर्यंत it will be quite incomprehensible, quite difficult. Those who are in 9th and 10th or maybe 11th or 12th standard, I don't know. For them that is going to be a little bit easy, right? So I try to make my presentation, my talk, my interaction in a bilingual manner. Bilingual means, what do you mean by bilingual? Two languages, right? I will be talking in English, of course, because this is a spoken English class. And of course, whenever I feel that you are looking at me in a very tension, right? What you are saying, we don't understand, etc. Because the problem for me is that I teach in a college, UGM PG college, where the class is, the rapport of the class is a little bit high. I teach college students, BA, MA, TSC. So the range of the class is high. So that is, in that sense, it is very difficult for me to come down my range. Range in a sense of speaking, because the content I'm talking to you is going to be very easy, and it will be based on my experiences, right? I try to share my experiences because the topic is given by me, is importance of English and career opportunity. That is very routine topic actually. मी क्या बोलते थे समझते? 3rd standard समझते?
Yes.
नाही समजलं तर हात वर करायचा. Okay? I try to convert it into Marathi, even parents also. कारण मला माहित नाही तुमची रेंज आणि काय, how much you can understand me. That is going to be a very big challenge. But I try to make it bilingual. मध्ये मी थोडंसं मराठी पण बोलेल. म्हणजे हा जरी मिशन स्पोकनचा क्लास असला तरी म्हणजे उद्देश असा आहे की ते मी जे बोलतो ते तुमच्यापर्यंत पोहोचावं, हा उद्देश हा मुख्य उद्देश आहे. राहिला प्रश्न की इंग्रजीमध्ये बोलायचं की म्हणजे इंग्रजीमध्येच बोलावं, तर ते इंग्रजीमध्ये बोलावं कारण तुम्ही क्लासेस त्याच्यासाठी जॉईन केलेला आहे, कारण तुम्हाला इंग्रजी बोलायला शिकायचं. सो दॅट आय ट्राय टू मेक माय प्रेझेंटेशन इन 2 लँग्वेजेस, मराठी अँड English. Of course, my focus will be on English. So you are looking at me. The students are looking at me in a very expecting manner. You are expecting something from me, right? You want to get something from me. You want to learn something from me. Because every day you are learning some English. As I believe your sir is teaching you some aspects of English, writing aspect, spoken aspect, how to speak, how to eradicate, how to cut, how to delete the fear of English. इंग्रजीची भीती कशी घालवायची. Please remember, English is just a language. इंग्रजी फक्त भाषा. There is nothing beyond that. जशी आपली मराठी आहे तशीच इंग्रजी आहे. So the purpose is, if you look at English as a language only, as a medium, then things will be more easy to you understand and more easy to you learn and move into that towards the direction. English is just a language. Please remember, English is just a language. Don't think English is a kind of rocket science. English is very difficult, and if I don't know English, that is going to be very, very difficult for me. Perhaps I will not be able to a successful person in my career, in my life. That is not true at all. English is just a language, but the point is, you must know English. You must know English. तुम्हाला इंग्रजी आलंच पाहिजे. Am I right? For that, you should not neglect, you should not forget Marathi. There is a very scientific equation. I'm trying to make it more rational. or logical. The logic is those who know Marathi, they will learn English very easily. जर तुम्हाला तुमची मातृभाषा चांगली येत असेल चांगली तर तुम्हाला इंग्रजी चांगली येईल. That is very scientific. Right? There is a science behind it. There is a science behind it. Am I audible? Okay. जर तुम्हाला मराठी येत असेल, if you know Marathi very well, then you will learn English very well. That is, I mean, scientifically proven fact. Not only Marathi, any mother tongue. And now, for last couple of years, last 4 or 5 years, we have been talking about NEP. Have you heard about NEP? National Education Policy. Right? Because you are going to enter into that national education policy. You are going to enter in a very new educational structure. The structure is going to be very difficult, not difficult, very different, but very interesting. National education policy will tell you to learn in mother tongue only. Now they are imbibing, they are insisting on learning up to 5th standard, 4th or 5th standard. National education policy makers of our country, they are saying you should learn science, mathematics in Marathi. Or if you are from Tamil Nadu, Tamil. If you are from Kerala, Malayalam. If you are from any state of North India, Hindi. Up to 4th or 5th standard. But there is a comma. But they are saying you must learn English. That is going to be very highlighted point. Mother tongue is must, but you must learn English. Right? That is why the importance, the significance of English is still continued. Though they are saying mother tongue, and of course it is a scientific fact that you learn better in your mother tongue. That is scientifically proven. You learn better in mother tongue, but we are not talking about that. We are talking about the career point of view. What is going to happen with you when you will be there in your professional course? Of course, you are in 3rd, 4th, 5th standard, and of course, those who are in 10th, 11th, 12th standard, they are going to enter into some professional courses. Some parents are here; they are too much worried about what to do with their kids, their children after 10th or most probably after 12th standard. 12वी नंतर काय करायचं? And of course, we are living in a very rural area, village area. We have very limited options, and our vision is very, very limited. Myopic. There is a word in English called myopic. Very, very restricted. You know only engineering, right? If I ask you, or any parent in the class, if I ask you what you want to do after 12th standard, most of you will say engineering. Most of you will say medical. Some of you will say BSc or 3-4 some other options which are very routine. But the fact is that now engineering, medical, and 3-4 like teaching, 3-4 options are already saturated. There is a lot of competition, there is a lot of rush, and that is why parents and students from rural areas, they are facing number of problems. Problems at financial level, problems at psychological level. I saw many parents are in depression. Not only students but parents are in depression. It is because they don't know what to do with their kids. Because time is going to be very tough. Right? जी वेळ आता येणार आहे तुमच्यासाठी, it is going to be very challenging. Right? We have to accept and deal with the challenges. What are the challenges? Challenges, of course, regarding your life and of course regarding your career. What to do? A big question mark. Even not only in rural areas, but even in metro cities like Pune, Mumbai, Delhi, parents have been suffering a lot. Parents, educated parents, parents, those who are professional, rich people, even in rich families, problems are too much severe. Even metro cities like Pune and Mumbai, any other metro city in India, parents are facing very difficult problems. Anyway, but this is not a point of discussion right now. Let me come back. So why to learn English? का शिकायची इंग्रजी भाषा? तसं मी आता म्हणालो की you must know Marathi, learn Marathi, respect Marathi. Why English? Though national education policy says, government policies says that the primary education will be Marathi, but they are at the same time they are saying you have to learn English. There is no option yet. There is no option yet because there are 4 or 5 major reasons. Of course, there are multiple videos are available in YouTube. What I am going to say is not something new. Please remember, I am not a magician. मी काय जादूगार नाही. I'm not a doctor, like a medicinal practitioner. I will give some tablets or some injection. You will take my tablets and injection for 1 or 2 weeks and you will go, sir, I learned. That is what kind of thing. What I'm going to say, I'm going to share my experiences because what you see me right now. Like as sir mentioned earlier, I belong to a very small village, Virga. Most of you, all of you might be knowing that Virga is a very small village. I'm talking about 10-15 years back. When we were in college, I think 2005, 4, 5, 6. That time, 20 years back, we saw stuff. So the time was very difficult. Time was very different than US. But what I am today, मी आज तुमच्या समोर आहे. सरांनी जे काही इंट्रोडक्शन करून दिली, I did this and that and PhD and MPhil and job etc. Why it is because of English. मी तुमच्याकडे उभा आहे तो फक्त इंग्रजी भाषेमुळे आहे. It is the best example. If I didn't know English, I wouldn't have been this position. So English is the language which made me what you see me right now. English is the only language. Of course, I love to read in Marathi. I love to speak in Marathi. I love to come back to my home. In summer vacation, I come here for 1.5 months. I spend some time with my family, my friends, and of course, I am in a Marathi atmosphere because I love Marathi. But I never forget that I must be competent. I must be proficient in English. Even today, I try to learn English. Though I am I'm a degree holder, a PG, PhD, MPhil, NET, etc., and this and that, etc. But my journey of learning English is not ended. Still, I have been learning English. Yesterday evening, I booked online on Amazon a book for vocabulary building. I found a new book, exercise, and I ordered it. Because I feel that English, though I am a teacher of English, I am a student of English, but still I have to work on my English. अजून मी माझ्या इंग्रजी भाषेवर अजून काम केलं पाहिजे, अजून शिकलो पाहिजे. बिकॉज काय कारण आहे तर इंग्रजी भाषेचं महत्त्व आहे. काय महत्त्व आहे? फर्स्ट, व्हॉट इज द फर्स्ट? लेट मी शेअर सम एक्सपिरियन्सेस. मी इथे का आहे तर फक्त इंग्रजी भाषेमुळे आहे, हे लक्षात ठेवा. इंग्रजी भाषा मी शिकलो होती. कशी शिकलो? कदाचित बोलण्याच्या वर्गात आय विल बी शेअरिंग सम माय एक्सपेरिमेंट्स, माय एक्सपिरियन्सेस विथ यू. सी, I never been to any convent or English medium school. Never. I never attended a class like you are attending spoken English classes because in those times we didn't have that kind of facilities. But we couldn't bear the fees and the time of attending any training or coaching classes. Not only for English but even for other subjects also. What was being taught in our classes, our performance was based on that only. आम्ही जे काही वर्गात शिकलो त्याच्यावरच आम्ही पर्यंत उभे आहे. But we spent our time, we spent our energy, we spent our, the kind of commitment. What it means by commitment? Commitment means समर्पण. है की नाही? तुम्हाला जर इंग्रजी भाषा शिकायची असेल, सर तुम्हाला काही टिप्स देतील, परंतु ती भाषा शिकायची तुम्हाला. सर तुम्हाला फक्त रस्ता दाखवतील, पण ती शिकायची तुम्हाला. है की नाही? सर तुम्हाला काही Sir will teach you grammar, sir will teach you vocabulary, but that is not enough. ते पुरेसं नाही. तुम्हाला काही स्वतःहून एक्सपेरिमेंट्स, कमिटमेंट, है की नाही, वेळ द्यावा लागेल, कष्ट करावे लागेल. And please remember this is a continuous process. So when I completed my MA in 2009 साली in Pune University campus, right? After doing some studying for my NET and SET, see, by sharing some experiences, I'm trying to explore some importance of English. मी तुम्हाला अशा काही 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 त्या टिप्स म्हणजे इंग्रजी भाषा का महत्त्वाची हे 1, 2, 3, 4 पॉईंट मी तुम्हाला सांगेल, which is very easily available on Google, YouTube. But what I'm trying to say, what I will do rather, I will try to share some experiences which perhaps will be helpful, very very conducive for you to do what I did. मी जे केलं ते कदाचित तुम्हाला भविष्यात ते करण्याची संधी मिळेल. When I completed my MA in Pune University and after doing 6 month, 1 year study of NEET and SET, and I was looking for a job, part-time job. So I talked to my friend, my senior friend, and I talked to him and said I need a job because I can't survive because I need some money for mess and hostel and etc. So he referred me to a school which is there in Kothur. If you go to Pune, there is a very famous area Kothur, and there is a very famous English medium school in area called I think Mayur Colony or something like that. There is a very famous reputed English medium school in Pune. I'm talking about 2010, 10 or 11. And he referred me, and I went there early in the morning, and I went to headmistress there, and I told madam I'm going to university, and I heard from my friend that there is a CHP kind of vacancy in your school. मी काय बोलतो ते समजते तुम्हाला? समजते ना? अदरवाईज म्हणजे जसं मी म्हणालो की माझ्याकडे दोन अडचणी आहेत. एक तर म्हणजे ते एक तर मी पूर्ण मराठीत बोलू शकतो किंवा पूर्ण इंग्रजी मिक्स करायचं. तर रिमिक्स आम्ही काय रिमिक्सच्या जमान्यातले नाही, तर रिमिक्स काही मला आवडत नाही ते. पण तो आता ठीक आहे, आपली अडचण आहे. तर तुम्ही मराठी बोला तर इंग्रजी बोला. तुम्ही जर कधी तुमचे मित्र असतात आणि इंग्रजी बोलणं ही फॅशन नाही. डोंट टेक इट ॲज अ फॅशन. इंग्रजी बोलला म्हणजे फार हुशार, फार इंटेलिजंट आणि फार कोणतरी शहाणा असा अजिबात हा तुमच्या मनातला इन्फिरियरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स काढून टाका. इंग्रजी भाषा आहे ती तुम्हाला शिकलीच पाहिजे, ती तुम्हाला आलीच पाहिजे, चांगली आली पाहिजे. ग्रामॅटिकली मिनिमम फ्लुएन्सी तितकंच त्या भाषेचं महत्त्व आहे. आणि ती भाषा फक्त सरांच्या क्लासमध्ये तुम्हाला आय एम व्हेरी शुअर अबाउट दॅट यू विल गेट सम इनपुट्स अँड यू विल लर्न इट. एनिवे, लेट्स कम बॅक टू द पॉइंट. When I met headmistress, I told madam, my friend referred to me to your school. I need a job. Then she said okay. And one of her faculty members, she took me to a class, 7th standard class. त्यांच्या स्कूलमध्ये मॅडम आल्या आणि त्यांनी मला 7वीच्या क्लासमध्ये घेऊन गेला आणि ते म्हणाले की तुम्ही ते डेमो क्लास ओके डिलिव्हर अ डेमो क्लास in front of 7th standard students. I was in a very, a kind of impression. I did my MA in Pune University, having first class, okay? And I was in a very confidence. Sometimes your confidence is your foolishness. कधीकधी तुमचा confidence हा तुमचा मूर्खपणा असतो. आपण त्याला ओव्हर कॉन्फिडन्स म्हणतो. It is because of lack of experiences. कारण आपल्याला अनुभव नसतो. When I entered into the class, and of course students were very smart, Punekar, and I started teaching history. They told me to teach history, a lesson from history. When I started, I spoke barely half an hour, and the madam. And after half an hour, when I class and I was waiting the call from the headmistress. In 15 minutes, headmistress come out and she said, "Please remember my word." She said, "Sir, your English is very bad." That is the first reward I got in my life. माझ्या आयुष्यातलं पहिलं बक्षीस मला मिळालं. काय बक्षीस मिळालं? I'm telling you fact. मी तुम्हाला एक फॅक्ट सांगतो. She told me, "Sir, your English is very bad. You must improve." Remember, after MA in Pune University, English, I could read and write in English, but in a fluent and grammatically correct manner. That was the problem. PG झाल्यानंतर सुद्धा हे प्रॉब्लेम मी फेस केले. I could not sleep for 2-3 days. 2-3 दिवस मला झोप आली नाही. What will happen to me? काय होईल माझं? MA केलंय, एक्सेटची तयारी चालू आहे. I am going to be a teacher of English in senior colleges, and if I speak in a very worst manner, what is going to happen with me? I could not sleep for 2-3 days. That was very difficult for me. 2-3 दिवस मला झोप नाही आली. का नाही आली? Because I couldn't speak in English in a very perfect manner. कारण मला इंग्रजी भाषा चांगल्या प्रकारे बोलता आली नाही. हाच प्रॉब्लेम कदाचित तुम्हाला येऊ शकतो. Not right now, maybe after 5-10 years, maybe after 2-3 years. I'm very sure that most of you are going to be in a very professional life. Most of you, some of you are going to be in a you will be joining engineering courses, medical courses, नाही का? मेडिकलला जाल किंवा अजून कोणते कोर्सेस कराल. If your knowledge is good of that subject, but if you are not able to communicate, express your knowledge properly in English, that is going to be zero. Remember that. जर तुम्हाला तुमचं नॉलेज इंग्रजीमध्ये एक्सप्रेस करता आलं नाही, that is going to be zero. That I experienced. That I experienced. तुम्हाला कळतं नाही का सांगते? That is why English is so important. English is so important. Learn. You can be a good student in engineering. You can be a good student in medical. You can be a good student in chemistry. You can be a good student in physics. You can be a good student in mathematics. But if you are not able to express your knowledge of mathematics, knowledge of engineering, knowledge of medical, that is zero. Mark my word, that is going to be zero. Nobody will ask you. Remember. That is why English is must. That is why English is must. Right? But at the same time, as I keep my point, I repeat my point, you must learn English, and this one experience is enough. My one experience will tell you many things, how English is too much important. But of course, money. That's my testimony. माय बरोबर मावशी जवळ ऐकली का मन माय बरोबर मावशी जवळ काय त्याचा अर्थ होतो माय म्हणजे कोण मराठी आपली आई आहे इंग्रजी आपली मावशी आहे की नाही इंग्रजी काय मावशी आहे की नाही म्हणजे माय बरोबर मावशी जवळ म्हणजे तुम्हाला मावशी जवळ आईचं आपल्याला औषध लागते पण तुमच्याबरोबर त्याबरोबर तुमची मावशी आहे की नाही म्हणून इंग्रजी भाषा शिकायची का शिकायची इंग्रजी भाषा There are 4-5 reasons. Number one, what is the first reason? In the half of the lecture, I will be talking on the importance, the significance of English by sharing some experiences, and I'm going to ask you some questions, some kind of interaction in between, and then half of the I have brought some some papers, some pages, and then I will take so I will circulate to you. And on that we will spend some time. There are a lot of career options, career opportunities even after, along with medical and engineering. There are a lot of options. There is a very big tree diagram in which you can explore any option. We will talk on it in the second half of our session. The first reason why English is so much important, right? And when I was preparing some information, some data on internet, I checked woman. Imagine the world without woman. Imagine स्त्रियांशिवाय जग कल्पना करा ठीक आहे म्हणजे अशी कल्पना करा की या जगात स्त्रीच नाही काय होईल
ऑप्शन काय दाबले होते ना
we will not able to survive right to survive आपण जगू शकत नाही am I right or wrong See, if I tell you a day without mobile, imagine. एक दिवस तुम्हाला दिला तुमच्याकडनं तुमचा मोबाईल काढून घेतला एक दिवस 24 तास काय होईल जस्ट इमॅजिन डोंट आन्सर मी व्हॉट विल हॅपन तुमच्याकडे 24 तास मोबाईलच नाही इमॅजिन हे होईल ते होईल असं होईल तसं होईल वगैरे 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 My third proposition, my third statement, a life without English, imagine. A career without English, imagine. A career or academic career, whatever, job, whatever, is without English, imagine. काय होईल? Anyone? इंग्रजी शिकायची नाही सर काही पण सांगतात कशाला इंग्रजी पाहिजे आता मराठी आमच्या मातृभाषेचा वगैरे काय होईल आज तुम्ही घरी गेला आय डोंट वॉन्ट टू लर्न इंग्लिश मराठी माणूस काय होईल एनीवन बोला काही पण बोला तुमच्या मनात येईल ते बोला सर असं होईल सर तसं होईल किंवा काहीच होणार नाही असं होणार काही पण बोला काय होईल? इंग्रजी शिकायचीच नाही, नकोच इंग्रजी. व्हॉट विल हॅपन? व्हॉट इज गोइंग टू बी? व्हॉट इज गोइंग टू हॅपन विथ यू? काय होईल? Yes.
We can't read anything in English.
Very good. You can't read anything. Reading. He has, very good. He has given an emphasis on reading. Reading, of course, if you want to learn, of course, you are a student. 10th standard, maybe after 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you will be in engineering, medical. The options which I am going to tell you. You have to study and study based on reading. When you study at home, what you do? You read, you write, and you speak. Am I right or wrong? But if you don't know English, and please remember, when I was checking some data online, data says 80% knowledge is in English. 80% information on the internet. Nowadays, you are living in an era of internet. And now we have been talking about AI, artificial intelligence. Right? Artificial intelligence. Everything, websites, internet, AI, everything is in English. You cannot say, I don't know English. If you say, I don't know English, you will be kicked off. तुमच्या कमरेत लात बसेल, है की नाही? So 80% knowledge, education, whatever, business is in English. 80% knowledge जगातलं हे इंग्रजी भाषेमध्ये आहे. And that is going to be increased. Though we have been taught, see, there are some countries in the world, you might have heard, you might have checked on internet, there are some countries in the world, like for instance, China, China, Japan, Germany, French. 10-15 years back, these countries were saying egoistically that we will not English. Japan was saying, China was saying, no, we will not learn English because English is foreigners' language. English is not our language. We will do everything in Chinese. But now, last 10 or 15 years, Chinese government has given some funds. They have started some courses or schools, even in their schools, they have started teaching and learning English. China could not control it. Japan, the most advanced country in technology, Japanese technology is very high. German technology is very high. But they now have started learning English because they realized, they understood that English, there is no option for English. इंग्रजीला पर्याय नाही. म्हणून इंग्रजी महत्त्वाची. ठीक आहे? So Japan, Germany, China, most of the countries they have started learning English. They have introduced English. They have introduced English in their schools and their colleges, universities. They have started learning. So English, that is why English, because the knowledge, English is the language of knowledge. It's a window of knowledge. तुम्हाला शिकायचं असेल तर इंग्रजी भाषेत शिकला. Because everything is in English. Business, trade, research, scientist. If you go on Google and just type some kind of scientific experiments, papers, research, everything is in English. Of course, there are some countries like Germany. They have been doing the research in German. They have been doing the research in their Chinese language, but now they have been translating their research into English because they have realized if you don't translate our research into English, our research will not reach to the world. वेगवेगळे संशोधन चालतात जगामध्ये, जर्मनीमध्ये, चायनामध्ये, जपानमध्ये, फ्रान्समध्ये. ते लोक त्यांचे रिसर्च त्यांच्या मातृभाषेत करतात. That is true. That is correct. But now they have realized, even though their research is very genuine, they have to translate it into English. There is no option. त्याला पर्याय नाही. म्हणून इंग्रजी भाषेला पर्याय. म्हणून इंग्रजी भाषा शिकायची. काय शिकायची इंग्रजी भाषा? नंबर 1, that is a language of knowledge. जगातलं नॉलेज, उत्तम दर्जाचं नॉलेज, the best knowledge in research of any field, engineering, medical, media, films, whatever. best knowledge is available only in English. ते तुम्हाला आवडू अगर ना आवडू, that is another story, but there is no option. See, if you don't like English or if you like English, it's another story. ते तुम्हाला आवडू न आवडू हा प्रश्न नाहीये, तुम्हाला पर्याय नाही हा प्रश्न आहे. तुम्हाला आता I know very well that most of you may not be loving English. You might be thinking, what is that? English, I don't like English. That is true. That is quite natural. जर तुमच्यापैकी कोणाला इंग्रजी भाषा आवडत नसेल, that is true. That is quite natural. त्याच्यात चुकीचं काही नाही. But we are not talking about that. We are thinking that this is not a question of your likes and dislikes. This is a matter. This is a purely question of your future. हा तुमच्या भविष्याचा प्रश्न आहे. तुम्ही डॉक्टरकडे जाता, ठीक आहे नाही, काहीतरी आजार झाला तुम्ही डॉक्टरकडे जाता, डॉक्टर तुम्हाला इंजेक्शन देता, गोळ्या देतात. तुम्ही काय म्हणता, डॉक्टर मला गोळी नको, मला आवडत नाही, असं म्हणलं चालेल का? डॉक्टर काय म्हणाले, तुझ्या आवडीनिवडीचा प्रश्न नाहीये, तू बरा झाला पाहिजे, आहे की नाही? म्हणून तुम्ही गोळी खाता, आवडत नसताना पण मेडिसिन खाता की नाही खाता? इंग्रजी भाषा आवडू तुम्हाला अगर ना आवडू, त्याच्याशिवाय तुम्हाला पर्याय नाही. बिकॉज इट्स अ क्वेश्चन ऑफ युअर लाईफ, फ्युचर. कळतंय का?
Yes.
ओके. काय शिकायचं इंग्रजी भाषा? नॉलेज, एज्युकेशन, बिझनेस, इंटरनेट, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स, रिसर्च. And please remember my last line, learning English, competence on English is a life skill. It's a life skill. Like for example, driving is a skill. तुम्हाला गाडी चालवताना ही स्किल आहे, which is very very important. Swimming is a skill, which is very very. Saying learning English is a skill, which is very very important. So look at English as a skill, life learning skill. English is a language of bread and butter. पोट भरायची भाषा आहे. आणि तुमचं पोट जर भरलेलं नसेल, आपण का शिकतो? Why do we learn? Why do you want to be a doctor? Why do you want to be an engineer? Why do you want to be a very good professional life? Ka? Why? It is because we have been doing everything. At the bottom, we are doing everything for bread and butter. पोट भरण्यासाठीच करतो की नाही आपण? तुम्ही असं म्हणाला, सर, now I got MS, surgeon, I'm the best surgeon. I don't need food. मला काय जेवायची गरज नाही आता. Because I'm a surgeon. Did it work? It did not work. Because whatever we have been doing everything is for bread and butter, our family. आपल्या कुटुंबासाठी, आपल्यासाठी आपण हे करतो. म्हणून English learning, English is a skill. Look at it as a skill. Life learning skill. त्याचा एक स्किल म्हणून टाका. ते स्किल तुम्हाला आलं पाहिजे. जसं बोलण्याचं स्किल आलं पाहिजे. Most of the students they know English but they are not able to deliver it. So, there are two terms: knowing an English, knowing a language, and knowing about language. If you go to any English medium school students are very comfortable. They speak English, blah 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 blah. फाट बोलतात. But if you ask them any question on grammar, they will fail perhaps. They will not able to answer. But if I ask you any question on grammar, you will give me correct answer. But if you ask me come here, okay, yeah, bola इंग्रजी, काय होईल? So that is the difference. So what we are going to do? We are going to learn it as a skill. It's a skill, a कौशल्य आहे. Okay, so these are 4-5 reasons. ही 4-5 कारणं आहेत. मी तुम्हाला एक फार क्विकली सांगते, because everything is available on YouTube and Google. I'm not going to tell you something very very new. Which is everything, I mean, things which I'm going to share is easily available. म्हणून इंग्रजी भाषा शिकायची. Okay, understood? These are 4-5 things: knowledge, academics, research, business, traveling. If you go for instance, forget about any foreign country. If you go to, for example, Pondicherry, where I've been working. If you come to Pondicherry in Tamil Nadu, okay? Pondicherry is in Tamil Nadu. It's a part of our country, India. मी तुम्हाला कोणत्या विदेशामध्ये किंवा एखाद्या फॉरेन कंट्रीमध्ये तुम्ही गेला असं मी म्हणत नाही. भारतामध्ये तुम्ही तामिळनाडूमध्ये आला. And if you don't know English, you are, imagine you are working in a company, any multinational company, any MNC, or you have been running your own business. तुमचा स्वतःचा बिझनेस आहे किंवा तुम्ही एखाद्या कंपनीमध्ये काम. If you you come to Tamil Nadu, I'm talking about India, I'm not talking about any foreign country. If you come to Tamil Nadu and if you don't know English, you are a very good doctor, you are a very good businessman, okay? You are a very good engineer. But if you come to Tamil Nadu, just 1,000 kilometers away from Akole, you come to Tamil Nadu or Chennai, for example, and if you are there in a company, multinational company, or any big corporate office, and if you go there, if you say, I know only Marathi and Hindi, I don't know English, they will say, you go back. That's the reason. Why? They speak only Tamil and English. Then what is the use of your degree? What is the use of your knowledge? Use. For example, if you go to Tamil Nadu for traveling, if you don't know Tamil, Hindi, problems. Even you will not be able to get food. भूक लागली तर कसं सांगायचं? इंग्रजी येत नाही. तमिळनाडूमध्ये मी आपल्या देशामध्ये सांगतो. That is why English is important. There are, खरं म्हणजे याच्या बोलण्यासारखं खूप गोष्टी आहेत. इतक्या गोष्टी सांगण्याची गरज नाही. Because everything is in your hand, mobile. You go on Google and YouTube, hundreds and thousands of videos are out there. That is why English is significant, very, very crucial, very vital for learning, knowledge, education, business, traveling, any kind of medical treatment. Everything is in English. Right? आता ते करायचं तुम्हाला खूप हेवी बर्डन वाटत असेल. इंग्लिश. डोंट टेक इट ॲज अ बर्डन. मी तुमच्यासमोर उभा आहे, तुमच्यासारखाच मराठी माध्यमात शिकलो, आमच्या गावातच शिकलो. आणि मला जसं मी सांगितलं, MA होईपर्यंत मला इंग्रजी येत नव्हतं. I was completely dumb. I was completely ignorant in English. So you are at the right track. This is a proper beginning, and you are very lucky that you are getting some option, coaching to learn English. Okay, use it, learn it. That will save your time. That will save your English. Will save your time. Please remember my last point. English is the language of power. English is the language of confidence. English is the language of money, wealth. English is the language of freedom. English will give you freedom. Power. What is power? Power means not to hit each other. Power means a mental power. It gives you power. It gives you confidence. एक कल्पना करा की you are. If you realize that तुम्हाला असं कळालं की I can communicate in English nicely. Observe yourself. तुमच्या स्वतःचं observation करा. You will feel a kind of confidence. Maybe your knowledge may be little bit poor, but if you are able to communicate it powerfully, you will reach at the apex point. You will reach at the top. That is the fact. That is the fact. Good communicator in English. Good communicator in English. And please remember, if you are in a 3rd standard, 5th standard, if you attended 3-month class, 3rd class, 4-month class, 6-month class, and you have done, it's wrong. Class is just a kind of beginning. Please remember, class is just a beginning. Take something from the class and throughout your life, work on it. Because learning language is a process. And perfectness is never-ending process. जसं मी आता म्हणालो, मी आजही इंग्रजी भाषा आजही मी ग्रामरचे पुस्तक घेऊन बसतो. आज मला काय अडलं तर मी I open the book of grammar and I read because I forget many things. And sometimes I even being a teacher of English, I make many mistakes. Writing and speaking and everything. I open a dictionary, I open a book of grammar, I open a book of vocabulary and I read, I learn. So learning language, English language is a process. Please remember, this is not a kind of injection. You took it and now you are completely completely okay. That is not true. Sir will tell you only some inputs. It is after that your duty will start. सरांचं काम संपलेलं असेल 3 महिन्यानंतर, तुमचं काम सुरू होईल. तिथून पुढे खरी तुमची प्रोसेस ऑफ लर्निंग इंग्लिश लँग्वेज विल बिगिन. Are getting my point? कारण मी असे बरेच लोक बघितले 3 महिने क्लास केला पण काय उपयोग झाला, काय उपयोग नाही. 3 महिन्यात काय होणारच नाही. इट इज नॉट अ मेडिसिन. प्लीज रिमेंबर, इट्स अ प्रोसेस. शिकत चालतो. स्टार्ट लर्निंग. तुमचा क्लास संपल्यानंतर तुमची लँग्वेज शिकायची प्रोसेस सुरू होते. आणि ते तुम्हाला करायचे. सर विल नॉट कम विथ यू ऑल द टाइम. You will be there on yourself, right? So English is a language of confidence, power, wealth, knowledge, and everything. English will give you these things. And please remember, in today's world, if you are powerful, if you are confident, if you are rich, world will talk to you. Otherwise, you are nobody. You can say, I'm a party of Akole. आमच्याकडे 20 एकर जमीन आहे अकोल्यामध्ये. They will say, go home and do your. आमचे पप्पा फार मोठे काहीतरी आहे. Go home. Don't depend on anyone. Depend on English. English will survive. इंग्रजी भाषाच तुम्हाला चालू शकेल. It will give you confidence, power, knowledge. Understood my point?
Yes.
काय शिकायचं इंग्रजी भाषा ही त्याचे कारण आहेत. आणि त्याचं एक बेस्ट एक्झाम्पल तुमच्या समोर उभा आहे मी. Okay. Now the time is 11:20. Okay. So take some let's take a pause for 5 minutes. And I'll give you 5 minutes and I expect some responses from you. I can talk मी तासन तास बोलू शकतो because that is my धंदा. I'm a teacher, I can talk. But see, your age group is very, and psychology, educational psychology says that the capacity of student is not more than 40 minutes. है की नाही? तुमच्या ऐकण्याची आणि समजण्याची कॅपॅसिटी 40 मिनिट्स आहे. त्यांनी बीएड वगैरे केलं तरी काय चांगलं समजू शकतो. 40 मिनिट्स. जेवढं कळेल तेवढं द्यायचं नाही की नाही. 5 मिनिटाचा पॉज घेऊ. तुमच्या काही रिस्पॉन्सेस असतील, तुमचे काही क्वेश्चन्स असतील किंवा काही विचारायचं असेल किंवा काही शेअर करायचं. फॉर टू शेअर समथिंग नॉट अबाउट इंग्लिश. इफ इट इज अबाउट इंग्लिश I will be happy. But if it is not about English, anything you can share. But the point is we have to talk. Share something. If you are able to speak in English, okay. If you are able to speak in English, Marathi, fine. No problem. But the point is you have to talk fast. You have to talk fast. मी बोललो पाहिजे, है की नाही? आपण घरात किती बोलतो? मम्मीला बोलतो, पप्पाला बोलतो, मला मोबाईल द्या, चॉकलेट द्या, हे द्या. कसं वर्गात बोलायचं? अगोदर मराठीत बोला, तर इंग्रजीत बोला. प्रोसेस. प्लीज कीप पेशन्स. स्पेंड टाइम. हे तुम्हाला 3 महिन्यात 4 महिन्यात देणार नाही. तुम्ही टेक टाइम. टेक टाइम. Okay? Everybody, I think I talked more than half an hour. Still, I'm going to explore some options, of course. Job option, that is the core of our today's presentation. That is there after 5 minutes. Oh, okay, anyway. Kai vicharachu kunala? If you want to ask, share in English, in Marathi, whatever. Be free. Though I teach in Pondicherry, but I'm not a person from Pondicherrite. I'm from Virga, Akoli. Okay? Come on. Now it's your turn. Get it out. काय विचारायचं? काय शंका? किंवा काही शेअर करायचं? Even parents, some teachers I think can share, no problem. Yes.
Sir, how do you remember English grammar?
How to remember grammar? Okay. Remember grammar. I was expecting such a kind of questions because they are too much worried about grammar. Too much worried about it. Please, and I जसं म्हणालो की English is just a language. I'll give you some 1 or 2 tricks, all of you, because I am very sure this question is there in everybody's mind. English is equal to grammar, tense, simple present tense, degree, positive degree, superlative degree, direct indirect speech, active voice, passive voice, blah blah blah. Many things are there. Don't go for that right now. I'll give you an example. How? You learn Marathi? How do you learn Marathi?
Yes.
तुम्ही मराठी भाषा कशी शिकला? हाऊ डिड यू लर्न मराठी? तू कशी शिकली मराठी? कशी शिकली मराठी बोलायला?
Listening.
Very good, excellent. Listening. Very good answer. आपल्या घरात एक लहान मुलाचा जन्म झाला, आपण त्याला कोणता कोचिंग क्लासला टाकतो का मराठी बोलायला शिकवायला? आपण टाकतो का त्याला? काय करतो आपण? काय करतो? आपण बोलतो, तो पण बोलतो, है की नाही? सो लिसनिंग. इंग्रजी भाषा शिकायची असेल तर यू स्टार्ट लिसनिंग. स्टार्ट लिसनिंग फर्स्ट. डोंट गो फॉर ग्रामर राईट. Don't go for vocabulary even right now. Not necessary at all. Start listening. And you are very lucky that you are having that gadget in your hand. Lot of videos, audios in best English, comprehensible English is available to you. Instead of spending nonsense on WhatsApp and Facebook and Insta and everything, don't go there. Don't go for that. Go on YouTube, watch, listen some videos. But not, 24 hours. 1 hour is enough. Every day 1 hour, because heavy use of mobile is also very dangerous. 1 hour. Grammar. When I was in 8th standard, I remember the same question hit at me, and everybody. When I was in 8th standard, I was there in January high school. इंग्रजी भाषेत वाटोळ कोणी केलं असेल तर इंग्रजीच्या मास्तरांनी केलं. इंग्रजी भाषेचा वाटोळ इंग्रजीच्या मास्तरांनी केलं. दिस इज माय पर्सनल ओपिनियन. त्याच्याशी तुम्ही सहमत असाल किंवा नसाल त्याची जीवात नाही. तुम्हाला इंग्रजी भेटले त्यांनी इंग्रजीचं आमचं पण वाटोळ केलं. बिकॉज वाय? द व्हेरी फर्स्ट क्लास ऑफ इंग्लिश स्टार्ट्स विथ ग्रामर. वाय? आय डोंट अंडरस्टँड. The first, I remember the first day when I was in 8th, I think 8th, the teacher of English, and you know the image of teacher of English is very, very brutal. Teacher of English is very, very brutal, aggressive, very angry. Right? If you are dealing with students at 8th standard like this, they will not love English, they will hate English. Again, they will hate English. That teacher entered into the class and came to the board and started tenses. Ram went to school. Sita sing a song. This tense, that tense, and started grammar first, which is very wrong, inscientific, nonsensical process. Start learning English by listening. Okay? Why? The reason is very simple, very scientific. If you love anything, you will learn things very easily, very fast. एखादी गोष्ट तुम्हाला आवडली तर तुम्ही ते पटकन शिकता की नाही शिकता? सुरुवातीला जर असं नको, किती सोपी गोष्ट असते तरी तुम्ही ते शिकत नाही. सायकोलॉजी, इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ सायकोलॉजी. I experienced no teacher came to my class and asked everybody, I'm going to read for you something, you just listen to me. No teacher did like this. I'm going to read a lesson from a poem from a book. You dear student, just listen to me and enjoy it. No, they came, took a chalk and duster, dances. Ram go to school, Sita sing a song, and म्हणजे जसं रामाला गाणं गायचं सोडून त्याला दुसरं काही कामच नव्हतं. Ram eats mango, Sita sing a song, same. Rules are fixed, method is fixed, which is completely nonsensical. That is why I told इंग्रजी भाषेचा वाटोळ इंग्रजीच्या लोकांनीच केला आणि आम्हीच केलं. So the answer to your question, start listening. For first few days you will not be able to understand. तुला काही समजणार नाही. That is very true. Listen some small stories, small videos by kids. Listen it carefully. And if the screen is available, look at the screen. I mean, captions are coming. Read it. Listen and read it. Once you understood, you will have that kind of confidence. Then move to the grammar. Grammar and vocabulary is the last, the kind of finishing touch. आपण ही बिल्डिंग बांधतो ना, आपण काय करतो? अगोदर आपण सिमेंट मारतो का? काय करतो? आपण फाउंडेशन करतो, विटा ठेवतो, मग प्लास्टर करतो, मग इंटिरियर करतो की नाही? Vocabulary and grammar is a kind of finishing. To make your English very fluent, very crafty, very elegant, you need grammar. Of course, grammar is must. Vocabulary is must. But after some स्टेजेस. काही स्टेजेस पुढे गेल्यानंतर सुरुवातीला म्हणून ग्रामर सुरुवातीला सुरू करायचं नाही. स्टार्ट लिसनिंग, देन 30-40% ग्रामर यू विल लर्न इन लिसनिंग. 30-40% ग्रामर तू लिसनिंग मध्ये शिकशील. आय एम व्हेरी शुअर. लिसन टू इट व्हेरी केअरफुली. That is the best way. That is the answer to your question. Anyone? Yes, please.
So how to increase our vocabulary?
Same question. How to increase vocabulary? Again, the same.
How to find keywords means when we are given a word and we are said to find its synonyms or its antonyms, we can't find it because we don't learn new words. We have only limited kind of words. Then how to learn new words and how to do that?
Some formula. Grammar and vocabulary. Grammar is a cement. Vocabulary is a blocks. Blocks. Cement and blocks. Vita. Grammar is cement आहे आणि vocabulary तुमच्या विटा आहे बिल्डिंगच्या. तर आपल्याला तुम्हाला स्ट्रक्चर उभं करावं लागतं ना. आपल्याला तुम्हाला मनाची तयारी करावी लागते की मला घर बांधायचं आहे. तुमच्या मनात नाही आहे तुम्ही चालले आहे की नाही. Same process. Listening. And the problem, of course, the problem is very natural that you are not surrounded by English. You are surrounded by Marathi. If you go to, I don't know, I mean, see, let me make some very provocative kind of statement. आपल्याकडे जे काही schools and colleges मध्ये जे काही शिकवलं जातं, they are not very happy with that. Even the teachers, they don't know what they are teaching. That is fact. That is very bitter fact. We need good teachers, but anyway, that is not in our capacity. It's a part of system. But don't depend on the system too much. You learn yourself. Same one. Listen. One. Number two, when you are listening, if you face some unknown word, not new word, this is called unknown words, mark it. Listen the full video. Make a list of those unknown words. After having listened to the entire video, close it. Open the dictionary. Make a list of those words and put it down. Pen it down. I have my one notebook, still it is there in my house. When I was a student like you, I made this kind of experiments. When I was going to college, first time to Augustine College, if I see anything, if I see any new word, I used to jot it down on my book, my notebook, anywhere. And I was reading it again and again and again and again for 1, 2, 3 years. Habit. Develop some good habits. Listening habit and making those words, connect the words like honeybee, madmashi kashi ashe gola karte. And please, it is not a process of 3 months, 6 months. It's a continuous process. As I told you, yesterday I ordered a book, vocabulary. I'm not saying my vocabulary is too much rich. There are many words in English. Even today I don't know. I have been learning it. Listen it, mark it, read it again and again. And number 3, practice it. Practice. You know many words. पाठ करायचं नाही. पाठांतर कोकणपट्टी करायची. Learn new word. Try to use it. Practice it. Try to use it in a sentence. When you speak, when you come to college or school or in class, use it. Maybe in a grammatical language, nonsensical language, no problem. Use it. Practice it. It is called to make your passive vocabulary active. There are 2 types of vocabulary: active vocabulary, passive vocabulary. Active means the routine words we use every time, but there is a bunch of words which is there in your unconscious mind, which is called passive. So try to make your passive vocabulary active. Learn it. Okay? I will suggest you a book by Norman Lewis. After class, I'll give you the name of the book. 140-50 rupees. Even those who want to purchase it, it's easily available on Amazon. 150. Norman Lewis. How to do with words, how to do with vocabulary. Very wonderful book. Norman Lewis. I'll give you the exact title. Anyone? Please. Prize. काही शेअर करत असेल तर करा. पेरेंट्स, टीचर्स काही शेअर करत असेल तर करा. Hi. No problem. 5th standard ला आहे.
मुलं ऐकत नाही हा मी ते सांगतो की तुमचे पॅरेंट्स तुमच्या आईवडील तुम्हाला इथं आणून सोडतील सर शिकवतील पण इतकं पुरेसं नाही. तुम्ही घरी करू शकता. आता खरं म्हणजे तुम्ही आता इंग्रजी शिकायची तुमची आता ती स्टेज नाही, त्याची गरज पण नाही आणि त्याचा तुम्ही वेळ पण घालू नका. हा ठीक आहे, हरकत नाही. तुम्ही काय करू शकता, मुलगा घरी आला की तुम्ही काय डेलिब्रेटली आता जे म्हणालो की त्याला तुम्ही स्वतः 1 तासाचा व्हिडिओ त्याच्या समोर द्या. 1 तासाचा म्हणजे मी मोबाईल वापरायला प्रोत्साहन करत नाही, बिकॉज टू यूज अ मोबाईल इज नाव व्हेरी बिग प्रॉब्लेम. 1 तासाचा व्हिडिओ तुम्ही सगळ्यांकडनं काही लिंक्स घ्या, एक व्हिडिओ त्याला द्या आणि त्याच्यासमोर बसून राहा. आसपास तुम्ही तुमचं काम करत राहा आणि त्याला ते ऐकायला लावा. ऐकल्यानंतर त्याला सांगा तुला काय काय समजलं, तू काय काय, आणि त्याच्या नोट्स काढायला लावायच्या. वेन यू आर लिस्निंग, वेन यू आर रीडिंग समथिंग, मेक नोट्स त्याला काढायला लावा. त्या तुम्ही बघा नोट्स काढल्या करायचे. तुम्हाला त्या नोट्समध्ये काही कळणार नाही, पण तुम्ही काहीतरी लिहिलं हे तर कळेल, काहीतरी लिहितं येतो. रोज 1 तास, कोणत्या सकाळ संध्याकाळ दुपार तुम्हाला जेव्हा वेळ असेल 1 तास ब्युटिफुल व्हिडिओज आहेत, शॉर्ट स्टोरीज आहेत, स्टोरीज त्याला ऐकायला द्या. स्टोरीचा फायदा असेल की इंग्रजी पण त्याचा सुधारेल, त्याच्या नॉलेजमध्ये पण भर पडेल. बॉरो स्टोरीज आर द्या. Number 1. Number 2, there are some small books available. I will give the list of books after that. You meet me. मला भेटा, मी काही बुक्सचे नाव देतो तुम्हाला. चीप आहे, सोपे इंग्रजीमध्ये आहे ते बुक्स. त्यांना वाचनाची सवय लावा. तुम्ही वाचता का घरी काही नाही, तो प्रॉब्लेम आहे. आपण म्हणतो ना आडातच नाही तो पोहऱ्यात करून येणार. आता मी असं म्हणत नाही तुम्ही अभ्यास करत बसत, मला तुमचे बाकीचे काम असतात घरामध्ये, यू आर व्हेरी बिझी. सिंपल, रोज सकाळी तुम्ही न्यूजपेपर वाचा. मराठीमध्ये वाचतो पण न्यूजपेपर, मराठी न्यूजपेपर घ्या, त्याच्यासमोर तुम्ही न्यूजपेपर वाचत बसा मराठीमध्ये. तुम्ही जर वाचत असाल, तुमचे मुलं बघा, मुलं अनुकरणाने शिकतात. मुलं अनुकरणाने शिकतात. तुम्ही काय करता तीच मुलं शिकतात ना. काहीच होत नाही. शाळेमध्ये 5-6 तास मुलं असतात, काहीच होत नाही. मुलं शिकतात आईवडिलांकडून. मातृदेवो पितृदेवो, आचार्यापासून शेवटी येतात. आचार्य देव मातृ आणि पितो, तुम्ही जे करता ते तुम्ही शिकता. म्हणून तुम्ही काय लगेच पुस्तक घेऊन ते तुम्हाला शक्य नाही. आय कॅन अंडरस्टँड, कारण आपण शेतकरी कुटुंबात आपल्याला बाकीचे कामं असतात, स्वयंपाक पाणी वगैरे वगैरे. परंतु काही वेळ असा असतो की एखादा न्यूजपेपर घेऊन बसा, नसेल तर न्यूजपेपर लावा मराठी, ऑफकोर्स मराठी पेपर समोर वाचत बसा. तो काय बघेल की माझी आई काहीतरी वाचते, तो काहीतरी वाचत बसेल. नाही तर आई बसली टी व्ही ओपन करून आणि टी व्ही सिरियल चालू आहे, सास बी करून बघते. हा नाही शिकणार ते टी व्हीकडे थोडंसं जरा, म्हणजे हे सगळे एक्सपिरियन्सेस आहे. मला सांगा मुलं कसे शिकते? बंद करा पेपर वाचत बसा, किंवा छोट्या छोट्या कादंबऱ्या तुम्ही पण मिळवा. म्हणजे तुम्ही खरं म्हणजे इंग्लिश घेता म्हणून तुम्हाला मी सांगते, तुम्ही येता येईपर्यंत तुम्ही त्या बाबतीत खूप सिरियस आहे. म्हणून छोट्या छोट्या कादंबऱ्या तुम्ही तुम्ही एका छोटीशी कादंबरी वाचत बसा. तुम्ही वाचलं तर तो वाचेल, तो वाचला तर तो घडेल. तो अगदी छोटे छोटे गोष्टीचे पुस्तक वाचेल, पण तो वाचनाची गोडी लावा. रीडिंग त्याला पर्याय नाही. जगात कुठे पर्याय नाही. कोणत्या एक्सपर्टकडे जा, कोणत्या ट्रेनरकडे जा, वाचनाला पर्याय नाही. यू मस्ट रीड. मराठी वाचा, इंग्रजी वाचा, आणि काही वाचा, न्यूजपेपर वाचा, स्टोरी बुक्स वाचा, चांगलं बाबा काय जे असेल कार्टून्स वाचा, पण वाचा. रीड. यू फर्स्ट स्टार्ट रीडिंग. तुम्ही पहिल्यांदा वाचायला सुरुवात करा, किंवा तुमचे हजबंड वगैरे असतील किंवा लहान बहीण छोटे सगळे एक ट्राय टू क्रिएट अन ॲटमॉस्फिअर, घरात एक वातावरण तयार करा. फार दिवसभर नाही, तर तुम्हाला कामं असतं, शेतीची कामं, व्यवसाय, धंदा पाणी सगळं असतं आपलं. रात्रीचे 2 तास, मॅक्सिमम 2 आवर्स एक वातावरण तयार करा. की असं वातावरण तुम्ही जस्ट इमॅजिन, अशी कल्पना करा की रात्रीचे 8 ते 10 किंवा 7 ते 9 आमच्या घरात 5 मेंबर आहे, तर 5च्या 5 मेंबर काहीतरी वाचतात. जस्ट इमॅजिन, अशी कल्पना करा की 7 ते 9 आमच्या घरातले सगळे लहान मुलापासून तो त्याच्यापर्यंत काहीतरी वाचत आहे. अशी कल्पना करा, काय होईल बघा. मिराकल, चमत्कार होईल. मी कल्पना करा 2 तास कोणी काहीच करत नाही, टी व्ही बंद, मोबाईल बंद, सगळेजण कोण पेपर वाचते, कोण काय वाचते, कोण काय वाचते. जस्ट इमॅजिन, कल्पना करा काय होईल. ते संस्कार करतात तुम्हाला. आमच्या उद्योग ते झालं नाही देणार. आणि ते तुम्हाला 1 महिन्यात, 2 महिन्यात, 3 महिन्यात करायचे, 6 महिने साथ देणार. त्यांनी का साथ द्यावी तुम्हाला? त्यांचं वय साथ देणार नाही. ते नॅचरल ह्या गोष्टी नैसर्गिक आहे. जाऊ द्या त्याला, त्याला नॅचरल, इट्स व्हेरी नॅचरल. त्या तुम्ही दाबून ठेवू नका, करू द्या. तसंच अजून त्याला समजायला वेळ लागेल. घाई करू नका तुम्ही, कारण आपल्याकडे मुलांपेक्षा पॅरेंट्स खूप घाई. पॅनिक होऊ नका, घाबरू नका, घाईत अजिबात करू नका. सी लाईफ विल टेक टाईम. आयुष्य वेळच मागतं, वेळ लागतो. मला इथपर्यंत पोचायला वयाचे 30 वर्ष करावे लागले. वयाच्या 31व्या वर्षी नाही 33व्या वर्षी ॲट द एज ऑफ 33. कळतंय ना? आता तो जमाना गेला. 12वी झालं, D.Ed झाला मस्त. द टाइम इज गॉन. वयाचे 33व्या वर्ष उजाडलं मला टू रीच टू दिस पॉईंट. 33 वर्ष. 33 वर्षामध्ये माझ्या क्लासमध्ये त्यांची मुलं लग्न झाले त्यांची. इफ यू वॉन्ट टू रीच दॅट पॉईंट, काही शिखरावर पोहोचायचं असेल तर तुम्हाला पायाने जावं लागतं, है ना? जग करून जाता येत नाही, वेळ द्यावा लागतो. आता वेळ अशी की तुम्हाला वेळ द्यावाच लागतो. वाट बघावीच लागते. वाट बघा, पेशन्स ठेवा, संयम ठेवा, चिडचिड करू नका. तुम्ही विनाकारण गाईड करू नका. काय होईल, कसं होईल, काय करत नाही करणार, नॅचरल आहे. कधी कधी मुलाला काही न करेल म्हणजे काही न करण्यातून स्वातंत्र्य आहे. प्रॉब्लेम तो वय आहे. आणि आता तुम्ही असं त्याचा प्रेशर टाकला तर ही विल बी व्हेरी ॲग्रेसिव्ह. तो तुम्हाला रिॲक्शन अशी देईल की तुम्ही म्हणाल संपलं. ॲक्सेप्ट करा, ते काय नाही, नॅचरल आहे. आम्ही पण असं झालो. आता जास्त असतील कारण मोबाईल आहे. दॅट इज देअर नॅचरल. समजून घ्या, मुलाला समजून घ्या, लक्ष ठेवा, आपण समजून घ्या. एनिवे हा सायकोलॉजीचा क्लास नाही, आम्ही नॉट ए ट्युटर. एनिवे काही असं प्रश्न आपण पाहूया. अगर क्लास नंतर पण आपण बोलू, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. आय थिंक वी शुड प्रोसीड फॉर सेकंड हाफ ओनली 20 मिनिट्स. तर 20 मिनिट आपण शेवटचे करू. चालेल? शेवटचे 20 मिनिट. पेपर सर तुम्हाला एक एक पेपर घ्या, एका बेंचवर घ्या आणि आपण त्याच्यावर 20 मिनिट चर्चा करू. करिअर ऑप्शन्स, जॉब्स, ते महत्वाचं आहे ना. If you have received the paper, just look into the paper. Try to read it. Perhaps you will not
Conversational,
understand what is there on the paper. Look at it.
conversational, carries in English.
how not attract disturbing during
New ways, unconventional teaching other than teaching. Teaching is popular.
Brother, Sarvana,
Yes.
all of you received it? No? Just share it, share it. Guys, share करा. तुम्हाला एवढं इंग्रजी वाचता येत आहे ना? काय एवढं इंग्रजी वाचता येते तुम्हाला? ओके? बघा काय आहे? शेवटचे 15 मिनिट. ओके? शेवटचे 15 मिनिट. चालेल? तुझं नाव काय? मोठ्याने बोलायचं. प्राप्ती. प्राप्ती इज व्हेरी हॅपी. फक्त ऐक, तुला खूप वेळ. हा जो पेपर आहे हा माझे एक टीचर आहे संगमनेर कॉलेजला, म्हणजे आय शुड एक्नॉलेज बिकॉज दिस इज वर्क ऑफ हिम. आता खाली दिला असेल बघा, तहसीलदार आहे का खाली शेवटी आता बॉटम ऑफ द पेज. हा जो पेपर आहे हे जे सगळं आहे हे संगमनेर कॉलेजचे डॉक्टर रवींद्र तहसीलदार म्हणून इंग्रजीचे प्राध्यापक आहेत. आता ते संगमनेर म्हणजे मालपाणी कॉलेजचे उपप्राचार्य आहेत डॉक्टर रवींद्र तहसीलदार. त्यांचं या विषयावर खूप मोठं काम आहे आणि हे म्हणजे आपण ते एक्नॉलेज केलं पाहिजे. डॉक्टर रवींद्र तहसीलदार म्हणून ते ऑनलाईन ऑफलाईन महाराष्ट्राच्या बाहेर या विषयावर लेक्चर्स देतात हे त्यांचं आहे. ओके, डॉक्टर रवींद्र तासीलदार. काय नाव सांगितलं मी? ओके, संगमनेर कॉलेजला मालपानी कॉलेज. पेपर्स आहेत, प्रेझेंटेशन आहे. इज अ व्हेरी गुड टीचर, व्हेरी गुड टीचर. कधी तुम्हाला संधी मिळाली तरी जर तुम्ही गेला संगमनेर कॉलेजला, इंग्लिश डिपार्टमेंटला गेला तर तुला रवींद्र तासीलदार सरांशी भेटा, त्याच्याशी बोला. हां, हे त्यांचं आहे. म्हणून मी सरांना असं म्हणत होतो की ते मी एडिट पाहिजे, परंतु ते करायचे सरांकडनं केले गेले नाही आहे, परंतु ते काम त्यांचं आहे. ओके, तर काही प्रोटोकॉल असतात, ते प्रोटोकॉल आम्ही पाळतो. म्हणजे दुसऱ्याचा माल घेऊन आपण खपवायचं नसतं. त्याला एक म्हणजे वाङ्मय चौर्य असं आपण कधी करत नाही. तो आपण ते करायचं पण नसतं. ज्याचा क्रेडिट त्याला दिलं पाहिजे. हे काम सरांचं आहे. मी फक्त तुमच्यासमोर ठेवतो कारण सरांच्या परवानगीचा कोर्स ते मला सरांनीच दिले आणि त्याचा उद्देश एकच आहे की जास्तीत जास्त मुलांपर्यंत पोहोचावं. त्याच्यामध्ये काय आपल्याकडे फायनान्शियल आर्थिक काय आपले काही संबंध नाही, ते काय मला विकायचं नाही, आपण ते विकत नाही. ते मुलं मग ते देशाच्या कुठल्या कोपऱ्यातले असू द्या, कोणत्या मिडियमचे असू द्या, ते मुलांसाठीच आहे. ते सरांनी खूप मेहनत घेऊन रिसर्च करून अभ्यास करून फिरून ते केलेलं आहे. यावर त्यांची PhD पण आहे. तुम्ही कल्पना केली होती का एक इंग्रजी भाषा येत असेल तर तुम्हाला इतके सारे ऑप्शन्स आहेत, है की नाही? इंग्रजी भाषा तुम्हाला जर चांगली येत असेल तर इतके सारे ऑप्शन्स आहेत. बघा काय काय ऑप्शन्स आहेत. त्याने दोन त्याचे मेजर ग्रुप्स केलेले, दोन ग्रुप आहेत. एक आहे कन्व्हेन्शनल, दुसरा आहे न्यू एज. कन्व्हेन्शनल म्हणजे काय? पारंपरिक. म्हणजे काही पारंपरिक वाटा आपल्याला माहिती, काही नेहमीचे रुटीन रूट्स आपल्याला माहिती आहे. वी नो सम very routine rules, like for example what to do after English, I mean after doing English, be English or whatever, teacher, right? किंवा school college teacher, government private schools, or the kind of tutor which is called popular. This field is very known to you. हे तुम्हाला सर्वांना माहिती की इंग्रजी भाषा चांगला असेल तर तुम्हाला मास्टर होता येईल. हायस्कूलला वा, कॉलेजला वा, किंवा if you are too much advanced, you can be a teacher in IITs, NITs, NDA, overseas means you can go to any foreign countries. There are some countries in the world, they are asking for good teachers in English. जगात असे काही देश आहेत, उदाहरण जपान, they are asking good teachers in English. मी जेव्हा विद्यापीठात जपान आणि सिंगापूर एक फॉर्म एक इन्स्टिट्यूशन आलं होतं. they took some kind of presentation and they asked us to do one course after our MA. they were ready to give us appointment in Singapore. For what? For teacher in their schools, primary, higher secondary schools, teacher of English. Japan, Singapore, Malaysia, even some Latin American or maybe some European countries. If you are good in English, of course you have to pass some test. काही एक्झाम ते म्हणजे ते स्वतः कंडक्ट करतात. तर तुम्ही क्रॅक केली ती एक्झाम तर दे विल अपॉइंट यू एज अ टीचर ॲज ॲट अ व्हेरी गुड सॅलरी. इफ यू गो ऑन गुगल फाइंड इट, यू गेट एन ऑप्शन ओव्हरसीज म्हणजे राईट. सो इन टीचिंग फील्ड, इन कन्व्हेन्शनल फील्ड, राईट, यू कॅन बी अ टीचर. IIT मध्ये तुम्ही इंग्लिश शिकू शकता. As I mentioned, in IITs in India, there is a department of English. You can be a teacher of English in IITs also, NITs also. In all NITs and IITs, there are departments of English. They teach English for engineering and medical and other technical courses. Teachers are there. But point is, you have to be very good user of English. Your English should be very good. Okay? Then soft skill trainer, like sir is teaching you, we can earn money. And please remember, when I'm saying jobs, please एक लक्षात ठेवा, जॉब म्हणजे सरकारी नोकरी फक्त नाही. हे तुम्ही डोक्यातून काढून टाका. शिकलो म्हणजे सरकारी नोकरी मिळेल, कारण सरकारी नोकरी म्हणजे काही काम न करण्याचा धंदा असतो. आणि आता सरकारी नोकऱ्या ह्या जवळपास त्यात पाहून फार कमी आहे आणि इनकमिंग फ्युचर सरकारी जॉब जवळपास नगण्य असणार. जॉब म्हणजे फक्त सरकारी नोकरी. जॉब कॅन बी एनिथिंग. यू कॅन रन युअर ओन बिझनेस. दॅट इज द जॉब. जॉब आहे तो. रिस्पेक्ट युअर जॉब. आपण जॉब कशासाठी करतो, नोकरी कशासाठी करतो, पैसे मिळवायला. पैसे कशासाठी मिळवतो, पोट भरायला. त्याला कशाला सरकारी नोकरी पाहिजे? नाही बाबा ते जरा सिक्युअर असतं, पेन्शन असते, काही काम नाही करावं लागत, बरं 10ला जा 5ला घरी या. दॅट इज द पॉइंट. जॉब मीन्स एनिथिंग. यू कॅन स्टार्ट युअर स्टार्टअप बिझनेस. Are you getting the point? Now the PM is also saying, Prime Minister is saying, you can start your own business, startup. And please remember, येणारं भविष्य हे तुमच्या स्वतःच्या व्यवसायाला असणार. But for that you should know very good English, because if you want to run your business, any startup, everything is in English. If you want to deal with any company, you have to deal with in English. है की नाही? तिथे पण इंग्रजीला. Right? Anyway, आता खरं म्हणजे इतका वेळ नाही. Okay, soft skill trainer. Other than teaching, let's come to the right hand. Other than teaching, and now teaching field is almost, it has almost shrinked. आता teaching field हे जवळपास स्क्रॅपच झालेलं आहे. आपल्याकडे शिक्षकांची काय अवस्था आहे, you know very well. In private schools, the condition is very bad. So other than teaching, you can be a media person. In media person, there are 2-3 options. In media, okay, I can manage. In media, see, there are 2-3 options. You can work in a film industry as a script writer. If you have that kind of creative ability, you can be a script writer. People are earning a lot of money. You can work as a freelancer. You can learn as a freelancer. Freelancer means you can start your own firm and you can run your own business. Okay? Film industry. Then look at publishing sector. What is mean by publishing sector? You can be a proofreader. If your English is good, big publishing houses, you can do your work by sitting at home. तुम्ही घरी बसून काम करू शकता. तुम्ही तुमच्या घरी बसून work from home. If your English is good, big publishing houses, they will give you some options, some assignments. You can sit at home with your laptop, you can earn enough money. तुम्ही महिन्याला तुमचे बाकीचे कामं करून सुद्धा तुम्ही तुमच्या फुलफिलिंगचे कामं करून, म्हणजे जर इंग्रजी असेल, they will send you some books, they will send you some papers. You have to correct it. You have to write that paper in good English. Correction करायचे. They will give you enough money. You can do this work also by doing your other works also. Part time. You can get enough money. By sitting at your home. You need not to move to Pune, Mumbai, Nasik. No. You can sit at home and you can do work from home. Proofreaders. Okay? Next one, translator. Even in foreign countries, I'll come to the point later on because I just add one more point and I suggest sir one more points which is going to be very helpful for you. Apart from English, I'll come to that later on. This is another. Then, of course, commentator. It's very rare. The commentator is not as much easy to you, but so I'll keep it. So, in media, you can be a good editor. My cousin, Madhavasa, he did his MSc in physics in Pune University. After doing physics, he did 1 year diploma in Ranade Institute of Mass Communication, which is there in FC Road, Pune. And now he is working in first 3-4 years. He worked in Sakala, and very good position. Very good position. After that, he left Sakala. He joined one NGO. Now he's getting around 50,000 per month because English and communication skill. After doing MSc in physics. He could be a good teacher, he could be a researcher, but he chose that field. I told him, get the opportunity to that, but do it properly. Now he's working in an NGO, earning very good money. His contacts are very good. Now, I mean, the contacts, network is very high. बिग डॉक्टर्स, बिग सायंटिस्ट, बिग ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेटर्स. म्हणजे आता डायरेक्ट फोन करतो म्हणजे असतं जयंत नारळीकरांचे गेले तर डायरेक्ट कॉन्टॅक्ट जयंत नारळीकरांशी होतो. काही वाटलं काही इंटरव्ह्यूज म्हणजे एखादी काही घटना घडली सायंटिफिक विषयामध्ये वी कॅन टॉक विथ हिम पर्सनली. दॅट व्हॉट यू कॅन डू. You can create your own network, your rapport anyway. Okay, so this is teaching, non-teaching, other than teaching. Okay. त्याचा खाली येऊया आपण. आता हे झालं आपलं कन्व्हेन्शनल, म्हणजे तुमची इंग्रजी चांगली असेल तुम्ही या गोष्टी, या दोन गोष्टी मोठ्या मोठ्या ठीक आहे रँडमली तुम्ही करू शकता. ओके. आता हे झालं आपलं कन्व्हेन्शनल म्हणजे ट्रॅडिशनल. इंग्रजी भाषा तुमची चांगली असेल, इफ यू कॅन डू, I mean you can do these two options. Lot of options are there. Other than teaching, media, administrative. In administrative, of course, MPSC, UPSC, that option is always open. I will not comment on it. And banks. See, let me pinpoint one more point. Banking sector is also very huge sector. Banking. In my village, म्हणजे माझ्या गावात आता 2-3 मुलं घरी अभ्यास करून नाबार्ड, SBI या बँकेमध्ये चांगल्या पोस्टवर लागलेले आहेत. घरी अभ्यास करून ना, नो क्लास नथिंग. वाय? बिकॉज दे आर व्हेरी कमिटेड. वेळ द्यायचा, फोकस ठेवायचा, इंग्रजी शिकायचं. बँकिंग इज व्हेरी गुड सेक्टर. इफ यू गो ऑन ओपन एम्प्लॉयमेंट न्यूज ॲडव्हर्टिजमेंट, लॉट ऑफ बँकिंग वेकेन्सीज आर कमिंग. बँकिंग सेक्टर तुम्ही एक्सप्लोर करू शकता. दोज हू आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन इंजिनिअरिंग, मेडिकल, बँकिंग इज व्हेरी गुड ऑप्शन. Okay, banking exam असतात. Then of course civil services, MPSC, UPSC, but when you are going for MPSC and UPSC, think twice. MPSC, UPSC च्या बाबतीत I will not comment here anything on it because I'm not totally in favor of MPSC and UPSC. त्याच्याविषयी माझं वेगळं मत आहे. ओके. त्यानंतर तुम्ही PROs म्हणजे काय पब्लिक रिलेशन ऑफिसर्स, काही NGOs असतात, काही कंपनीज असतात, त्यांना PRO ची गरज असते. पब्लिक रिलेशन ऑफिसर. तुमचं जर कम्युनिकेशन चांगलं तर ते काही इंटरव्ह्यू टेस्ट घेतात. यू कॅन बी अपॉइंटेड ॲज अ PRO, पब्लिक रिलेशन ऑफिसर. यू कॅन गेट व्हेरी गुड सॅलरी. ठीकठाक पगार मिळतो. ओके. ॲट द बिगिनिंग म्हणजे सुरुवातीला. आणि तुम्हाला हे तुमच्या डोक्यात काढून टाका की मला फर्स्ट डेलाच मला 1 लाख रुपये पगार मिळेल, हे डोक्यातून काढून टाका. यू हॅव टू स्टार्ट ॲट 50,000, 40,000. आफ्टर 3-4 years you will reach 1 lakh, 2 lakh. वेळ द्यावा लागतो. जगात कोणतीच गोष्ट लगेच मिळत नाही. वेळ द्यावा लागतो त्याला. ओके. ओके. दिस इज कन्व्हेन्शनल. हे तुमचे अतिशय दोन मार्ग आहेत. त्याच्यामध्ये वेगवेगळे ऑप्शन्स त्याच्यामध्ये आहेत. एक ऑप्शन घेऊन तुम्ही गुगलवर सर्च करू शकता. वेगवेगळे कॉलेजेस आहेत, वेगवेगळे कोर्सेस आहेत, वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टी तुम्ही एक्सप्लोर करू शकता. यू आर व्हेरी ट्रेन इन सर्चिंग इंटरनेट. इकडे येऊया आपण न्यू एज. बिकॉज नाऊ वी आर लिव्हिंग इन न्यू एज. टेक्नॉलॉजी, AI, IT, नाही का, IT कंपनी, इट इज कॉल्ड न्यू एज. आता कदाचित काही मुलांसाठी फार लवकर असेल. दोज हू आर इन 5th स्टँडर्ड, 8th स्टँडर्ड, जे काही 5वी, 8वी, 10वीला आहेत त्यांच्यासाठी थोडंसं लवकर होईल, परंतु ते तुमच्या लक्षात ठेवा किंवा तुमच्या पॅरेंट्सकडे म्हणजे हे करा किंवा तुमच्या टीचरशी बोलून ठेवा. 2-3 वर्ष जायला फार वेळ लागत नाही. यू आर गोइंग टू बी इन टू दॅट आफ्टर 2-3 years. ओके. न्यू एज. व्हॉट आर द ऑप्शन्स ऑफ न्यू एज? लुक ॲट. आपण तो फेसबुक खाली या. IT सेक्टर. IT इंजिनियर इज ऑफकोर्स व्हेरी रुटीन. IT इंजिनियर. ओके. आता IT इंजिनियर जर तुम्ही चांगल्या कॉलेजमध्ये केलं तरच फायदा आहे. अदरवाईज यू हॅव टू वर्क ॲट 10,000, 10,000, 15,000 काम करावं लागतं. आणि इंजिनिअरिंग करताना सुद्धा जर तुम्ही चांगल्या कॉलेजमध्ये केलं तरच करा. उगाच शेजारच्याचा गेला म्हणून मी पण जातो, माझ्या मामाचा मुलगा गेला म्हणून मी पण जातो, किंवा अमक्याचा गेला तर म्हणून मी पण जातो, असं करत असाल तर तुम्ही खड्ड्यात पडाल. इमिटेशन इज अ सोसायटी. कुणाचं अनुकरण, अंधानुकरण करू नका. तुम्हाला काय पडतं, तुम्हाला काय आवडतं ते करा. त्याला 1 लाख मिळतात, मला 50 मिळतात, पण मी हॅपी, आय एम हॅपी. 1 लाख मिळतात तर रोज BP शुगरच्या गोळ्या घेतो, युजलेस. IT sector, okay, you can be an engineer, but if you are an engineer, you need English. If you are good in English, you will get options in foreign countries. You will be able to negotiate, because if you are working in IT company or any MNC, multinational companies, if you are a good communicator in English, your company will give you highest position. to deal with some other foreign companies. कारण कंपनीची डीलिंग चालू असते बिझनेस. There you need very good English. Okay, proficiency in English. Understood? Okay, IT. After IT, then you can come content developers. What is content? This म्हणजे करायची या टर्म्स तुम्हाला करायचे नवीन असतील पण मी थोडा एक्सप्लेन करू सांगतो मराठीमध्ये. Content developer means if you are not IT engineer, you simply have done your BSc or MSc, but if your English is good, you can work as content developer. IT कंपनी मध्ये content developer च्या पोस्ट असतात. बऱ्याच लोकांना माहित नाही. आम्हाला पण नव्हतं. When I was in MA in university, Cognizant नावाची IT company, they came to in our department, they conducted a test, written test, and they picked 2-3 students only, candidates. And they give very good package. Content developer means एखादी कंपनी असते की त्यांचं सॉफ्टवेअर बनवते. तर त्या सॉफ्टवेअरच्या इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स आणि त्याची मेकिंग प्रोसेस इंग्लिशमध्ये असते. मग ती मेकिंग प्रोसेस वगैरे असते ती इंग्लिशमध्ये असते ती करेक्ट इंग्लिशमध्ये करावी लागते. मग तिथे ते कॉन्टेंट डेव्हलपर्स लागतात. ओके. इन्फॉर्मेशन टेक्नॉलॉजी इनेबल्ड सर्व्हिसेस IPES. इफ यू गो गुगल अँड टाइप इट, ऑप्शन बघा याच्यामध्ये काय आहे. डाटा एंट्री, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग, कस्टमर केअर. डिफरंट मल्टीनॅशनल कंपनी, वेगवेगळ्या मल्टीनॅशनल कंपनीजमध्ये MNCs मध्ये ह्या पोस्ट भरल्या जातात. बऱ्याच लोक आपल्याला फक्त इंजिनियर डॉक्टर हेच माहिती किंवा मास्टर मॅनेजमेंट व्हॉट एव्हर. इफ यू नो वन मोर फॉरेन लँग्वेज अलॉंग विथ व्हेरी गुड इंग्लिश, युअर ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज आर डबल. तुमच्या संधी डबल होते. कोणती एक फॉरेन लँग्वेज शिका, एका वर्षात सहज शिकता येते. आपल्याला काही एक्सपर्ट व्हायचं नाही.
Bansode, who is current student of summer vacation batch. So, first of all, Bansode will share his experience and to other students.
Honorable student.
Good morning, sir. My name is Rashid Bansode. Study in 5th standard, Vasundhara International College. I am enjoying summer vacation. Spoken English class. My spoken English class teacher is Mr. Hemant Pandit sir. He is nicely and good. I am respect Hemant Pandit sir. He is nicely. He is very kind person. Thank you for Hemant Pandit sir. Teach to student, check to homework. Check homework and do activity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Bansode. After this, now another student from summer vacation, Mane. She is going to share her experience. Mane Pranita. She is also a student of summer vacation. This is 2 months batch, and within these 2 months, how much she has learned. Let's listen from her.
Hello everyone, good morning. I am Ms. Pranita Yadav Mane. I want to say thank you for Hemant Pandit sir.
Because this is the part of practice and stage daring. Now another student from online batch, Swarali. She is going to share her experience. She is online student from Rajur.
Hello everyone, I am Swarali Lawal. Today I am sharing my experience about spoken English class. Everyone knows that English is very important in our life. If you want to get success in your life, you must be able to speak. Before joining this class, I have many problems to speak in English. I can't express my feelings in English. But after joining this class, I am not worried about this because Hemant sir teaches basic things and concept of English. Hemant sir teaches English very well and he is a good speaker. Sir not only teaches but also created confidence in me. Now I have confidence to speak in English and I can also express my feelings in English.
can also express my feelings in English, and I am feeling so good after joining this class. And one more important thing, I learn all of things from my house because of online batches. Because of online batches,
Which topic you will study?
sir, today I am so thankful to Hemant sir who created confidence in me and improved my English skills. So thank you.
Thank you, Swarali. Now, after this, Nikhil will speak until Nikhil comes out. If possible, Nikhil come from there only. After Nikhil, then Zorekar will share his experience.
My name is Nikhil and I am a student of the spoken English class. And I am here to share my opinion. Before joining this class, I was not able to speak English or understand English. But after I joined this class, my grades getting improved and now I can speak English more fluently. My teacher, Mr. Hemant Mandi, played a significant role in my growth. His feedback has helped me identify areas for improvement and work on them. Mr. Hemant Mandi
Thank you, Nikhil. Now, Zorekar will share his experience. He is also summer vacation best student of this class.
Good afternoon, all of you. My name is Arik. I am sharing my experience about spoken English class in summer vacation batch. Today we know that how English is important in our life to a great success. Today we know that how English is important in our life to a great success. Here, so I joined spoken English class from Hemant Mandi sir. Before joining this class, my English improvement was very low. But after before joining this class, my English improvement was very low. But after joining this class, my English improvement is very good. I thought that English was a very difficult subject. But after joining this class, my English improvement English started to seem very easy. Hemant sir teaching is very good. Hemant sir teaching a part of the test, white, degree, etc. Hemant sir teaching a for basic language skills. This means speaking, reading and writing. After joining this class, my English sentence construction and English speaking is very good. Hemant sir teaching all topic in grammar, and my English speaking is very good in 2 months because this Hemant sir from English class. Thank you.
Thank you, Zorekar. Now, another summer vacation batch student, Darshan Chaudhary. He is going to share his experience about this spoken English course.
Good afternoon, all of you presented here, respected Hemant Mandi sir, honorable guests, and my dear friends and their parents. I am Master Darshan Vijay Chaudhary, standing here to share my experience about the spoken English class. I have joined the spoken English class from 15th April to 15th June. I came to know about the benefits of this class from my friends, that is Master Dayanand Malik and Master Kamlesh Devasi. They shared their benefits of this class. But I wish to join this class, but due to our 9th standards and 10th standard extra lecture, I couldn't do so. So I wish to join this spoken English class in the summer vacation of our 10th class. And as a sir told that English is a lifeline learning language. We should our whole lifetime we should learn the English language. No, it is not necessary that it is not compulsory that English medium student can't join a spoken English class. We should try keeping on learning and learning the English language, and we should try to learn the new things while from studying from first to 10th. Sir Hemant Mandik sir and also our class teacher Mr. Kardal sir told us the basic knowledge of the English, and but when I joined this spoken English class, sir again told us some basic knowledge right from the pronunciation of the language, vowels, consonants and the sentence formation. Now I am able to form the sentences in a correct order. There were many difficulties in sentence formation regarding tenses and also the sentences in negative. And sir taught us it very well, and also us the very useful formula that is of the LSRW. Speak, read and write. By this formula I am listening some speeches of the English, given a speech in front of you, read English newspaper that is the Times of India, and writing homework and also speak the English with my friends. Sir encourage us that we should not fear this language. We should must not fear this language. Instead, we should practice this language and we should speak it. And I think that we should. I appeal to all the students that they should join the spoken English class and speak the English language. Because as we know that today English is very important, because English is not now a regional language. It is a global language. We should speak English for it is very necessary for every government or a private job rather than business. It is very important. So we should learn the English. I say all the best to all the students and also including me about the journey of our English language, and I think that we all should use this knowledge of English rather than any other subject for the progress of our nation. By saying this I conclude my speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Darshan. In his own words, he has explained importance of language. Now, after this, is anybody interested from summer vacation batch to speak up here? Okay. Sakshi. Now, Sakshi is going to express her experience. She is also a student of summer vacation batch.
My name is Sakshi Bahirar. First of all, thank you, Hemant sir, because before joining this class, my English is very weak, but after my class joining, my English is improving. I did this 2 months of course. I learned a lot about English. In it, I learned like that part of speech, sentence, tenses, and etc. Because of sir, we get my English improving. So thank you all of you, and once again thank you sir for your teaching.
I think spontaneously she has spoken here, so but she expressed herself. That's good. Anybody else from summer vacation? Otherwise, yes. Now earlier, Pranita is going to share her experience about this class.
Hello everyone, good morning. I am Pranita Yadamani. As we come to the grammar and spoken English classes, I want to take a moment to reflect on a journey we have taken together. From understanding of the foundation of grammar, sentence structure, part of speech and tenses, the confident in speaking clearly. I want to thank you to each of you. You work hard and practice speaking. Learn the English language is not easy, but you did your best. In this classes we learning grammar rules, new words, and how to speak clearly, how to speak confidently. I am very proud of your progress. Remember, this is not the end; it is just beginning. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pranita. Now, after experience from the students of summer vacation, here are some students who had joined 4 months course. Another one difference also, you will see the difference between summer vacation 2 months batch and 4 months batch, right? Because in 4 months, every day students get time and experience to come forward and speak and to express themselves, and that confidence matters. So what is the improvement of 4 months batch? Here are 2 students who are going to share their experience. Even these students are topper students in the school of Abhinav, and they are also part of our class also. We are going to felicitate these 2 students on this occasion. First of all, Sakshi Mandlik, we are going to felicitate her for getting, I think, 94% in 10th standard. And I request our chief guest, Dr. Govind Rasal sir, please felicitate Sakshi on behalf of our class. She got 94% in 10th standard. And in English, she got 90 marks. So congratulations, Sakshi. And now she is going to share her experience on this occasion.
Good afternoon, Madam present here, honorable guest, respected Hemant Mandlik sir, all dear parents and all my dear friends. I, Sakshi Dattu Mandlik, ex-student of Mission Spoken English class. I joined this class on 10th April 2023 when I was in 9th standard. This is really the best class to improve our English. In this class, I was not able to construct the sentences properly and was making mistake in grammar. But after completing this course, I am able to construct the sentences and I am learning to speak English very fluently. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Hemant sir for his guidance and support, and for giving me this opportunity to speak on this dais. I learned various new concepts in this course. Sir had taught us very perfectly. He used his special formula of LSIW. LSIW means listening, speaking, reading and writing. This is the best way to improve our English. This coaching includes the syllabus of grammar, daily workout on LSIW, as well as proper practice of sentence construction. Sir also conducted various activities in that 4 months, like storytelling sessions, presentation sessions, interview sessions, group discussion, interaction between students in English language. He also arranged many seminars for personality development of students. This class helped me to appear as a scholar candidate for English exam in SSC board examination. I would like to suggest everyone that if they want to improve their English, they should give their preference to spoken English class of Hemant Mandlik sir. This class is not for only Akole Taluka, Sangamner Taluka or for Ahmednagar district, but many people from abroad are connected to this class and they are the family members of Spoken English family. Thank you for listening me silently and carefully. Thank you. By saying this, I conclude my speech.
Thank you, Sakshi. Now after this, another topper student of Abhinav Public School, that is Shruti Kadam. And another specialty of her is she is having 96.20% in 10th standard, and also she is topper in English subject by getting 93 marks in English in board exam. So congratulations, Sakshi, and I request our chief guest, our today's lecturer, Dr. Govind Rasal sir, please congratulate Sakshi Shruti Kadam on this occasion for being topper of English subject and in 10th standard. And now Shruti is also ex-student of Mission Spoken English course, and she is sharing her experience.
A glorious afternoon to one and all present here. My name is Shruti Sandeep Kadam. Currently, I have given Standard 10 SSC Board examination. I became topper of English subject by scoring 93 marks in it. English is an important language. It is one of the most spoken languages in the world. I joined this spoken English class of Mr. Research in Standard 9. I knew that this class will definitely help me in my Standard 10. Earlier, I had been making many grammatical mistakes while speaking and writing. Usually this happens with many students around us, but they hesitate to tell. Sir taught us many grammar topics such as helping verbs and main verbs, modal auxiliaries, conjunctions, prepositions, adjectives, types of sentences, tenses, degree, active voice and passive voice, question tag, and many more. We had everyday grammar and sentence construction practice. He gave personal attention to each and every student in this class. I can see much improvement in my English after these 4 months. This spoken English class not only helped me in Standard 10, but it will also help me furthermore in future for job interviews. Now, I can speak on any topic very confidently. Overall, I had a very good experience. I would like to suggest everyone that if you want to improve your English, please join spoken English class of Mr. Hemant Malik sir. I am very thankful to sir for giving me such a valuable guidance. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you and congratulations, Shruti. Shruti Kadam has shared her experience on this occasion. Now it is the time of prize and certificate distribution. So first of all, we are going to distribute trophy and certificate to best student of summer vacation batch. Starting from online, best student of online summer vacation batch 2025, we are going to distribute here the trophy and certificate. I request our today's chief guest, Professor Dr. Govind Rasar sir, please give away this trophy and certificate to students. Online batch, best student from girls is Lahore Swarali Namdev. Lahore Swarali Namdev. Give her trophy and certificate. Swarali attended online class from Raju, and she was very too much regular in study and in homework. So congratulations, Swarali. From boys, best student Gosavi Prem Kailas. His sister is present here. Gosavi Prem Kailas. He also attended class regularly, and there is due to some reason today not present today. She is also a student of our offline batch. So congratulations, Prem. Now next one, best student of offline summer vacation batch 2025, morning batch. Best student is Jodekar Lalit Vilas. Jodekar Lalit Vilas. Best student from boys, morning batch, who shared his experience just before.
Yes.
Congratulations, Lalit. Best student from girls morning batch, Yadav. Within these 2 months, she was also quite consistent in class, study, homework and activities. Congratulations, Pranita. From evening batch, Best student from girls, Kotwal Asmita Sampath. From first day, she was quite regular and active in class activities, homework, and a lot of improvement is seen in Asmita. And from boys, Megha Nikhil Ramchandra from evening batch. Congratulations, Nikhil, and congratulations to all prize winners. या सर्व prize winners साठी एकदा जोरदार टाळ्यांनी आपण विद्यार्थ्यांचं कौतुक करूया. Okay, thank you, sir. Now, like this, these are prizes for best students from these three batches, and now will be the certificate distribution.
ऑनलाईन क्लासेसला खायचं नेतात ते म्हणजे लाईव्ह याला एकदम स्ट्रेट सांगावं लागतं आपल्या आईला काय रेकॉर्डवर आहे
Now from summer vacation batch, पवार आराध्या अनिल, सांगडे खुशी संदीप, जे कडेचे मुलं आहेत त्यांनी कलेक्ट करा. गोसावी मुक्ता रमेश, काळे स्नेहा संजय, भुजबळ यश संदीप, शिंदे सार्थक संजय, शिंदे सार्थक, नवले सर्वेश संदीप, गवांदे विवेक सुरेश, गवांदे सायली, गंभीरे सृष्टी बाळासाहेब, गोलक स्वरा दिनेश, भुजबळ ईश्वरी रवींद्र, गायकवाड मयुरी भाऊसाहेब, अन्सारी अप्सरा मोहिबुद्दीन, गंभीरे सार्थक बाळासाहेब, वैद्य स्पंदन योगेश, गोलब साहिल दिनेश, वैद्य स्पंदन, गोलब साहिल, देशमुख हर्षवर्धन तानाजी, वैद्य ईशान सुमित, वैद्य शार्विल अमित, चौधरी दर्शन विजय, तिकांडे शंतनू राजेंद्र, गायकवाड समर्थ विनोद, तिकांडे प्रतीक भाऊसाहेब, बंदावणे स्नेहल सुरेश, मंडलिक पायल नितीन, शिंदे समृद्धी अनिल, शिंदे श्रुती संदीप, तिकांडे चैतन्य दीपक,
ग्रेड तुला किती आहे? मला ए प्लस
समर वॅकेशनचे ऑनलाईन बॅच स्टुडंट्स जे आहेत, कातवे सुवर्णा, सहाने श्रेयश, यामध्ये प्रेझेंट जे आहेत जे प्रेझेंट आहेत आणि मिळाले नाही आहेत असे कोण बाकी आहेत? 1 2 3 4 तुझं ऑनलाईन क्लास आहे.
तुला भेटा ना भाऊ माझं आधीच.
जाधव स्नेहल. ओके, अजून ऑनलाईन बॅच कोण आहे ते? ऑनलाईन बॅच समर वॅकेशन. ओके, फाईन. तुमचं थोड्या वेळानंतर माझ्याकडनं कलेक्ट करून घ्या. ओके, आता ज्यांचे सर्टिफिकेट आहेत त्यांनी ते सर्टिफिकेट होल्ड करा, समोर पकडा. ज्यांचं तू पकडलं तरी चालेल. होल्ड युअर सर्टिफिकेट. मी तिथे थांबू का मध्ये? होल्ड सर्टिफिकेट प्रॉपरली. बाकीचे ग्रुपी मध्ये समजले नाही पाहिजे. पुढे पुढे
अरे बापरे मग अरे मी पण कसं आलो येडे.
Okay, now some important instructions and vote of thanks. Now I'm going to do here. Those students' certificates are not received. They wait here. Next instruction and reminder about new batch of spoken English course which is starting from 1st July. त्यामुळे तुमचे जे काही फ्रेंड्स, रिलेटिव्स वगैरे जे असतील त्यांना आठवणीने सांगायचं आहे की 1 जुलैपासून आपली नवीन बॅच स्टार्ट होते, ऑनलाईन आणि ऑफलाईन. त्या संदर्भात ते पण आपल्याला जॉईन होऊ शकतात. नेक्स्ट थिंग, समर वॅकेशनचे जे आहेत शेवटचे 2-3 लेक्चर्स आपण घेणार आहोत. त्यासाठी मॉर्निंग बॅचचे स्टुडंट उद्या 8 ते 9 येतील आणि जे इव्हिनिंग बॅचचे आहेत काल सांगितल्याप्रमाणे 5:30 5:30 ते 6:30 पर्यंत ते येतील. ओके, ऑनलाईन आहे तसं आपलं नेहमीचं रुटीन चालू राहील. Okay, so once again I thank our chief guest Professor Dr. Govind Rasar sir for giving us time here for today's session. I thank all parents, सर्व parents सगळ्यांनी उपस्थित राहिलेले आहेत त्यांचे धन्यवाद. And last but not the least, you all students are here for today's program. I really thank you all students, and important thing is whatever advices and whatever guidance sir had given, these all guidance, all career opportunities, all pages, still some pages are down. I think they don't have value for whatever we have done today. त्या पेज वरती जे ऑप्शन्स तुम्हाला दिलेले आहेत ते व्यवस्थित जपून ठेवा. ज्यावेळी तुम्हाला करिअर सिलेक्शनची वेळ येईल, दिस पेज विल बी युजफुल टू यू. सरांनी जे गायडन्स केले ते लक्षात ठेवा आणि इथून पुढे त्या ट्रॅकने आपण सर्वांनी गेलं पाहिजे. ओके, थँक्यू ऑल ऑफ यू. नाऊ ऑल ऑफ यू कॅन लीव द प्लेस अँड गो टू युअर ओन हाऊस. ओके, चलो, थँक्यू वन्स अगेन, थँक्यू व्हेरी मच. Thank you.